Okay, hi. I have been, I guess, really active in getting more models made and shit. Uh, like, I've started this one. Uh, it's supposed to be a J15. It's coming out alright. I think it'll look better once I add the splashers and shit. And also need to make the tender too. But, like, for a scratch built model, it looks fine. Um, but you know, I got something like this. I've shown this off. No, I haven't shown this off. I've shown this off. This is probably one of my favorite scratch built models I've made. It's a class 35, and for those wondering, it isn't gonna be bare because I hold on. I think these are backwards. This isn't gonna be bare. No, no, this is right. It's not going to be Bear, is my whole point. It is going to be a different character in my series. He won't come until later. I think I might need to actually snip off a little bit of... No, that's shit. That's going to have to be glued in. Whatever. Yeah, when I was building this, I was concerned about the whole... Because I thought that this little height thing was too short. Yeah, I even got the little slant here, and, as you can see, it looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to trim off some of that edge. But when I was making this, I thought, oh man, this is gonna be too short. So, but that was until I put, yeah, this is gonna be up to glued in. Air dry clay kind of stinky when kind of bad. But it's crucial for what I do. Anyway, I thought this was going to be I thought like this was gonna be a little shorter, but then I added this and the roof and whatever. But yeah, I think it looks fine, like compared to like compared like lengthwise compared to the class. This is a class 40, by the way. Seen there. There's a class 40. I have other. Oh, let me just dump this out real quick. And also, this is really cool. I think. In order to make, like, because I'm also making a bunch of rolling stock too. Like, as you can see, I got like a little brake van. Oh, focus. I got a brake van started here. This is gonna be a 5-plank wagon. This is a 7-plank. It was originally a 5-plank until I put it on the chassis. Let me see if I can couple this up. Which side is this? There we go. Okay, this is the right side. All right, so like compared, I think that like, hold on, let me put this back on. Like that looks pretty good. Like, hold on, let me bring the other side back. Like that looks pretty good, right? And then that's a 7-plank. This is the 5-plank compared, because it looks fine. I'm actually really enjoying this. Making rolling stock. And since I got a bunch of cardboard here and shit, I can make like infinite amounts of rolling stock. But that's not my whole point. Also, I'm also making a salt van. I think that measures up pretty well with my dude. But that's not my point. My point is of bringing out these. I'm actually making templates. I've made templates of rolling stock and other things. So let me bring this little shell back. This is a shell. Is that? Yeah. Okay, that's just the bottom, right? Yeah. I have many plans for diesels. You can see, oh, that shell fell on the floor. Hold on. Oh, come on, damn it. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, this is another shell for another engine. This is going to be a class 46. For the class 46 is class 46 is most likely going to be only featured in one scene until I need it again. Same with the class 40, but we'll talk about that later. Son of a bitch. Keep dropping shit on the floor. Sorry, those are just my work shoes. I got a class. See, I literally okay, so how I make diesels. How I make diesels is essentially I will do a tutorial on making a diesel, like a long diesel. I haven't made a short diesel in a minute. the other one I've made was a class 14, I believe. Yeah, the only small diesel I've made is a class 14. But I guess it kind of lines up. I don't know. Anyway, my whole point is when making a diesel, I go to Wikipedia or I guess any other source for the length and the height of a diesel, of one of the diesels, and I sort of measure it to scale of what I think it would like scale well with, and I scale it against other engines. Like, I probably shouldn't be revealing this because he's going to be a major character in my series. But this guy, I'm not saying his name. I'm not going to spoil anything, but this is a character that will appear in my series. Like comparing, like it's a little tall, but then again, the class 35s were around 13 feet tall. But yeah, how I make diesels, I essentially look up the length of the diesel mainly, and like the class 35 here, it was 61 feet, and the class 37s were about 60. No, sorry, these were about 51 feet. These were about 61 feet, from what I remember. And the 44s, like along with the 46 and 45 here, they were 67 feet 11 inches. And I don't know if I made another. I'm missing. I don't think. Okay, I haven't made two templates yet, but there's a template I need to make for a class 42 because I plan on having two warships in my series. Also, the class 31 here was around. It was about 60 feet or 59 feet, something like that. It was about the same length as a. I'm making it around the same length as the Hymic here. Let me get this guy out of the way. Now what do I want to talk about? Right, templates. So right here I just made this. It's a salt van template for the bottom. And this right here is a salt van side plate. I guess side plate if you want to call it that. And then also I have like tons of other templates too. Like over here I have this cluster of templates that I just keep in like an empty shell whenever I need them. Oh, like this is a template for the 7-plank truck, as you can see here. And I just put tape on it on the back, and then I stick it onto a piece of cardboard, and I cut around that into the same shape. And then, I have this is the brake van side template. See, bring in the little brake van here. I still need to add clay to all these, but these are just mainly prototypes. And I still need to add the roof for the salt van that I literally just made that before recording. This is the brake van here, and you can see it it lines up pretty well. I pretty much do that for everything. I do have regular vans, like box vans. I should really bring those up, but I don't know. But here, wait, no. Sorry, wait, let me. What is this? Oh no, shit. Wait. Sorry, no. This is the side. This is the front and back for the 5-plank. I have to relabel that. Sorry. This is the shit. Everything is going wrong in this video. God damn it. I go back to filming after a week and a half of being off. God damn it. And as you can see, okay, I dropped it on the floor again. Now you can see this video isn't going to be edited in the slightest. You're just going to have to watch this absolute fuckery here. I'm so sorry. But yeah, as you can see, it lines up pretty well with the front and back. And I have other things here too, this is the 7-plank side. Now let me just make sure it's actually the 7-plank side. Yeah, 7-plank side. I essentially just keep templates around. That way I can just make and this is like the all wagon template for the bottom. I just think it works out really well if I need just to... This comes in handy. I might have to make more of these so I can, like, I guess mass produce them. But yeah, I just make a lot of templates. I don't know what I'll name this video at all. But I guess, I don't know. But I will plan on doing... I do plan on doing a tutorial video on how I make engines. But I'll probably start with a diesel, like one of the long diesels. A short diesel, I'm not too sure on, because I did plan on making a bunch of short diesels, but I haven't made one since my class 14, and I haven't finished it. Like, shaping's done, but like I have not finished the painting stage. But I could, like, because this is a class 46, and if we like line it up with the lengthwise, I try to, when it comes to making engines, I try to match up like the length of the engine to what I think it would match up. What I'm getting at is I try to make it look kind of realistic to how I think that it would look if TWR actually made these engines more accurate, like lengthwise and detail-wise. Like, bringing this guy back for reference, like this guy has the little long, I call it a long splasher. That might not be what it is, but that's what I call it. Like, it has the smoke deflectors and, the details here. Like, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, more realism in models. Like, this guy, I'm keeping the length of, like, 8-wheeled engines the same, pretty much, except for I have, like, an LNER V4. Like, smaller tender engines, I'm making a little shorter. Like, if you saw my my most recent video, the where it had the Miles V2. The Miles V2, put it like this. It is shorter than this guy. Again, not revealing the name, because he won't. I don't want to spoil anything. I know some people know the name, but just don't say the name, because I don't want to keep things. I want to keep things hidden for now. Mainly. And as you can see, I got the brake fan template here. Anyway, I just try to make the engines more realistic to. It just fits what I want to do, and I love doing it, so I think I'm gonna stick with it. I don't know where this video is going. I probably should stop recording now because I sound like a fucking idiot. But I just really enjoy scratch building models. I really, really enjoy it, and I feel like with how much work I'm putting into this, I feel like I could really make this series happen. Now, like, I don't know if you remember one of my videos from way back, like maybe, I think half a year back, maybe? I don't know. 5 or 6 months back, where I came back, and I think it was a video We Need to Talk or something like that, where I mentioned that I gave a slight mention to how old my series is and how many versions of that series I've gone through. I also mentioned it in my showcase for my Great Western engines. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is either now the 5th or 6th rendition of Black Valley. Not in terms of characters, just how they look and how realistic they are. Like, this guy, like, I guess in terms of a regular class 40, like, I guess if you want to give an example of D261, like a realistic D261, it would stop at about here, and it would be shorter, and it wouldn't have like this fat of a it wouldn't be as wide as it is. And that's another thing I want to bring up when it comes to, I think, having the diesels be like wider, because they are wider than my steam engines. I think it's good, But then again, it isn't realistic because each engine is about 8 to 9 feet wide, like around 9 feet wide. But I don't know. I like the look of the end of the diesels being a little wider. I don't know. It just looks like look at this. I think that looks fucking fantastic. And it almost looks condescending in a way too. Um, but yeah, I guess I just try to make the engines more realistic. And yeah. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. I don't know what you'll stand to gain from this vid because I just for almost 16 minutes I've almost blabbered on. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and end this video here. I think I'll go ahead and I'll figure out how to do tutorials soon enough. But I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.